just in case. I cannot share anything. Anyway, let's do it. Let's do it because then my community get tired and it's worse. And we're gonna do my courses. This is the supply chain management. Something I wanted to share with you in this link, I will show you in a few seconds. So in simple words, so we don't take too long. Remember, we spoke about supply chain management, activities that we do once we have the product until the product gets to the customer. We say that again over and over. Again, we have the product until we make sure the customer have it, right? And in the middle of these stages, we will have sometimes lack of information. That's what we call it the work with effect, when we have a distortion in the information. And just so we don't forget this a little bit, and that we are telling that supply chain management activities is like a managerial or general activity because involves many processes, many steps. That's why different than we say when we mention logistics, when we talk about logistics, is the transportation that is included already in the supply chain management activities. For example, when we are talking about purchasing, we are talking about supply chain management activities. Transportation also is included in the supply chain management activities. So it's like a dense area. Not everybody is involved on this. Some of us are involved more in the maybe customer service or marketing. Those areas are maybe more needs more people. That's my opinion that I'm throwing random to you. Usually you will see more openings or more business opportunities, my opinion, in the area of marketing probably, or customer service, or maybe now when with the online boom, of course, online stores, all of these kind of projects are getting more and more public market. But of course, in order to provide this service, we need people that focus in this area, supply chain management. And sometimes it's kind of challenging, including for myself, that I'm not involved every day in these kind of activities. Maybe you in your professional life, you can do many things and not necessarily involved in the supply chain management. It's because I'm whatever. I was trying to record, but I think I won't be success today. Yesterday I did it. But anyway, don't worry. So, that's more or less what I wanted to mention. This was a case study that we didn't do. We just did the quiz and bye. That's it. That was the unit 1. I just wanted to do a refresh because I find necessary today. Okay. And now, what, okay, here. In this unit, week 2, we also will see how the supply chain strategy can be upgraded, useful if we involve the technology. And certain companies are facing, let's say, inconvenience because we have a situation with the technology. You will see, for example, the case study of Hyundai. I have a Hyundai car, that's why I written this word. When I was growing in my country, 10 years and 12, I remember the people saying, oh, Hyundai cars are very bad, they are not good. I don't know if you remember that, my community is young here, so, but Hyundai cars were not having in some areas maybe reputation because the cars were having some issues. I don't know if you know. I have community maybe don't know what about cars. I don't know about cars. But anyway, the Hyundai car has this situation, and now my opinion is changing. Not because I have one car, but now this car is. You can see, for example, who made the Palisade? It's Hyundai. No, it's Kia, right? You don't know about cars.
It's
Hyundai, right? So they are promoting this kind of vehicles more fancy, different. What is the other one they have? I like it. But I buy a car. I didn't buy the big one. What was the other? They have another model, very comfortable, big, and stuff like that. I forgot the model. But anyway, this community Hyundai, they are doing different kind of strategies to get this customer, and now they are offering, for example, more warranty. I have 10 years, I think, or more. I don't know. It's an electric car. What do you think about it? Electric? Mine is electric. So it's good for the gas for me. It's working good until now. It's just a couple year car. Anyway.
But can you travel with that car? Like to another
I
state?
went to Canada
You went to Canada?
and came back. Yeah, and the car survived.
Okay.
I can do it again tomorrow. I'm really. I love it. I went in with a Hyundai, no, not Hyundai, Kia Rio, 10 years old to many places. The car was in Puerto Rico. I was living there. I bring the car in a ship to US, to Georgia, and then I went with the car to New York, to New Orleans, to different states, Florida, of course. I was there. I took the boys to see Mickey because I never see Mickey. But that was long time, almost 6 years ago. I took them to see Mickey, and they hated when I took them to see Mickey. They say. Because these boys in my home, they are very mature. They I don't know, they are not. I don't know.
What do they like?
Nothing.
Nothing.
And now 17 and 15. One of them like to play drums. So all day, you go to my house, all peace and love. All day long. So the other one is piano and violin. So the other one is peace and love.
Yeah.
Always like this, Alejandro. Peace and love, but the other drum. No, actually, he was playing drum, but in the school now. Yes. But yeah, once he come to the house again, he can I play a little? He asked me for some time. Anyway, but I was talking about Hyundai. And I took the Hyundai to Canada. Yeah, because I wanted to see the waterfall. So I went twice to see them. Because I like it. Anyway, they are giving more a better experience to the customer. That's my opinion. You tell me what you think. And what I was researching about them is that they are implementing supply chain management strategies to have the repuestos. How do I say repuestos? The parts of the car ready for the customer. And in the different places they have to the different dealers. So how they improve or how they make a wrong or right using supply chain management strategies. For example, technology, making sure that the parts are just in time in the stores or in the dealers. So I think I have to stop. Go meeting tab. It's not gonna work today because anyway, next time. But yeah, in simple words, let's make it simple. The technology, the correct management in this area will help us to provide better customer service at the end. Because what we want is, like you said before, the last time, focus in the customer. That's what they are promoting in this brand. The same happened with Procter & Gamble. And if you keep researching different brands that are using different strategies, technology, communication between the different, for example, in the docks, in the logistic area. They are following by GPS to make sure the shipment come on time. So you name it. I don't know if you have heard about it or you know strategies they use in your business or in the places that you interact and how they do this kind of activities, shipping, returning merchandise, or anything you can name in the supply chain management. Remember all the activities we do since we have the problem until it goes to the customer. I don't know what you hear, something that you have in your head, that you have experienced. And tell me if there is something you want to share, don't be shy. And maybe something that I know this part, you are expert on this. When you buy in Amazon, for example, you have good communication. I mean, Amazon has developed good strategies to be in contact with this customer. For example, if your shipping is delayed or you name it. Let me know if you have some experience with Amazon or any other kind of company that you purchase. Those are strategies that we can mention. They are in the supply chain management strategies. Tell me something that you observe, observations that you have as a customer, as a business owner, as employee, as whatever. Nobody works here anyway, but it's an example. I'm gonna finish this call.